Alright, here we go. Akalon Wastes, the site of Game 3 of this best of 7 all-kill formation. Up here, in the top left, trying to end the bleeding for Infinity Gaming, and stepping on the hopes and dreams of hell, it is Coreylee!
And spawning in our bottom right-hand corner, we have the Blue Zerg from ROH taking the last 2 maps and having his team up 2-0. Blord.
Be you Lord or be you man?
Looks like Blord actually having a slight mistake in his build. He ended up taking gas and then canceling it because he supply blocked himself because he forgot to make that overlord.
Well, at least you get the what you calls it, the extractor trick, which is always fun.
Oh yeah, and something that actually a lot of people don't know with that extractor trick, you get one more drone out earlier, and this is actually still going to be a 10 pool. It's a bit late of a 10 pool, but it's a 10 pool, and it's going to be against the gateway first.
Yeah, that's a little tricky right there. That could be a this could be an interesting.
Now the issue with this is against the gateway first, a 10 pool normally will not win. But with Coreylee not having that gateway first as part of a wall off at his ramp, those Lings will be able to run right in, and Zerglings are a little bit faster than Zealots, so they'll be able to harass the middle line for a little bit.
Yeah, this could be a dirt moment right here if they get in because of that non-wall situation.
Exactly.
And actually, no pool. I mean, no hatch coming up behind this, so... Blord trying to end it, take a quick 3-0. This could be a short night here. I don't like the looks of this, man. I'm scared.
I don't like it. Any night where Infinity doesn't win isn't a fun night. So 6 Zerglings are now in production for Blord with the extractor trick so he can get out a queen, and him actually sending a drone down right now, so he'll be expanding behind this.
Yeah. That extractor trick definitely not being by accident. That was pretty much part of the build.
Guess not. I guess players of that caliber don't really have accidents too often.
Not generally. Here comes a hatchery down, so not going to spam everything into Zerglings. And this is going to be... Oh, please don't put the Nexus down. Please don't put the Nexus down. Please don't put the Nexus... Oh, he puts the Nexus down! And he's
so the Nexus is down, and he hasn't scouted in the slightest.
He has no units.
And he sees the Zerglings coming up right now.
He's going to have to cancel that Nexus.
Actually, looks like Blord targeting that Nexus. This is a bit of a mistake from him.
Yeah,
because he targeted that Nexus, and with the shield regen, this Nexus is going to be alive for a decent amount of time. Probably about 5 more seconds before that cancel goes off, and he gets the cancel.
That buys him enough time.
Mothership Core comes out right now. The Mothership Core is now out on the field.
So there shouldn't be too much damage from this. Definitely going to be.
It's all going to be about the probe micro.
And that Nexus cancel, really a big thing. 1 Zealot out, and he's supply blocked. Just a little bit.
Yep. Both players supply blocked actually right now. And that Chrono actually being completely wasted. Chrono boosting a Stalker with a supply block. And it's a very heavy supply block, not starting that pylon for a good 10 seconds or so after that supply block started.
Yeah, little oops moment here. Kind of balances out in the end. Blord only causing really a cancel. So
getting a full surround actually on that Zealot.
Yeah, that was a mistake right there. So that's a big one. And what's he not putting the Nexus back down?
Looked like he was about to, but changed his mind because he saw these Zergling numbers. Now this is still a decent amount of Zerglings, 8 Zerglings right now, and that's a bit much until that Stalker's going to be out.
Mind
games.
They
may be able to pick off 1 or 2 workers.
I think we're going to have some mind games here real quick. And remember, slow Zerglings, so they will be kited and picked off eventually. I still don't know. I think he's just going to go for the gate aggression and try and end this quickly, Coreylee.
Yep, 2 more gates coming down right now. Right now, Blord is mining gas. I'm wondering if he's going to be getting Zergling speed or just straight Roja. I'm assuming he's going to be getting Zergling speed here.
These 6 Zerglings, man, being the most irritating little pains in the ass that they could ever be. Blord just free to do what he wants.
Those Zerglings are always annoying. Now, from that, there was only 1 worker killed during that entire engagement. So The Zerg player droning hard behind this, though. 35 drones to 26 probes. Zergling speed started as well as 12 more lings, so it looks like he may be going for a big attack here.
Yeah, I think this is going to just parlay into a quick 2-base timing because he's not getting a third down.
Nope, no third. Looking around for some proxy pylons right now, none of which are out on the map.
Oh, and Coreylee actually going to make the first move here. If he can get these lings out while they're still slow, that would be huge. The Stalker's got to be careful. Don't want to get that surrounded. Don't want to get that surrounded. Oh, Zealot's coming
Stalker
back.
doesn't get surrounded. A bit of shields going down on it, but taking out 1 or 2 Zerglings there. So, no pylon coming down yet. The probe is following suit. So, 16 more Zerglings on the way, and that speed only has 30 seconds left now until it finishes.
I think we might just see a 2-gate, 4-gate. I mean, a 2-nexus 4-gate or something here.
Yeah, it's 3 gateways down actually. Oh, fourth gate actually just finished. It's not a warp.
You gotta be
gate
careful
yet.
of that mothership core. You can't lose
But
these
it
units
looks
for free.
like,
That is way too many Zerglings.
He's gonna need to get a recall, and the mothership core isn't in position to get a recall, and he's gonna lose all of these Zerglings.
A big warp in it, and just at this second, Zergling speed finishes. That could not have been timed more terribly for Coreylee. He literally had it, and then he literally lost it 2 seconds later. So a huge cleanup there.
Yeah, not much loss there for Coreylee.
Why is this mothership core over here in the corner? That I don't get.
It looked like the idea for that mothership core was to go harass the queen a little bit, maybe throw a time warp down in the mineral line.
Kill a third that was never there.
It was separated from his army, and now these Zerglings are coming up, and there's nothing to hold this wall.
Oh, there we go. Well, he's got to get a... Oh, no! There's a hole in the wall! Oh, huge mistake there. He's got to fight these Zerglings with probes. He's got to fight the Zerglings with probes. He's not fighting the Zerglings.
He recalls, and he has just enough energy for 1 photon overcharge. Which Nexus is he going to put that on? It looks like he's going to put that down at the natural. And these Zerglings just going to run into the main and start killing some probes.
Yeah, he's going to have to fight with probes or something, and he's about to get Artosis pyloned here, these 2 gates.
Yeah, but Artosis... Not a ton of Zerglings and not much more in production right now. So it looks like he's going to hold this off, delaying a lot of mining time. If he plays this correctly, Corey, he's going to hold this off. Spire on the way right now for Blord, but with Phoenix on the way, that may not matter too much.
He's got to stop these Zerglings. They're ravaging his base. They have nothing. The Nexus overcharge is about to clean up. There's a Phoenix on the way. I don't know I don't know how I feel about Stargate play, and these Lings are gonna kill the Stargate.
Well, with that Spire and assumed Mutalisks out of that, Phoenix are what he needs to go against those Mutas.
Yeah, I mean, this has just been such a weird game so far. I mean.
Yep, 6 Mutalisks and 3 Corruptors on the way. Those Corruptors are to handle the Phoenix that are out there. Only 2 Phoenix on the map right now, and not enough income to keep producing more of them. 11 workers killed in that engagement.
Yeah, I mean, Coreylee just making some crucial mistakes here. A little bad luck at the beginning, but leaving that mothership core over in the middle of nowhere, letting Zerglings in. It's just been a couple of mistakes after another, and they're really giving Blord just a huge lead here.
Yeah, it looks like Blord destroying these rocks is going to be going for a 4th base now as well. 63 workers compared to the 41. Coreylee just not having the army he needs to. He's making Phoenix, and even if he manages to take control of the skies, he's not going to have what he needs to handle the grounds. He's not going to have any AoE, and that's what he really needs against the Zerglings that are going to be flooding out real soon.
Yeah, I mean, getting a 4th base now. 3rd already well saturated, been very well saturated. Mutas are going to start stockpiling. We got 4 on the way, 10 on the field. It's just... Mutas versus Phoenix doesn't usually end well unless you massively outnumber the Phoenixes while they don't have range.
Yeah.
And
but with these few Corruptors out here, as long as the Mutalisks don't get too far ahead, those Corruptors are going to be able to take out the Phoenix with relative ease.
Yeah, I mean, and walking them into a Spore Crawler are also not a good idea.
Definitely not, especially with that Spore Crawler damage buff.
And he's got to move the Phoenixes. Got to cut the Phoenixes. He loses a Phoenix.
So, yeah, alright, so the Spore Crawler buff actually doesn't do anything against these Phoenixes. I misspoke there slightly. It does 15 damage against standard units, 45 against biological.
Yeah, the only biologic flying unit is, of course, the Mutalisk.
The Zerg units. The Corruptors, the Mutalisks. I think just about every Zerg unit is biological.
I think that Blord is just going to completely dominate here because it's going to take some picture-perfect micro here, and there's just not a lot of it. The Mutas working on those few stalkers that are there. Gets one Mutalisk, but loses a stalker. Takes that down. He's getting some more stalkers, but these Phoenixes just not being controlled very well.
Yeah, there's the GG from Coreylee. Blord taking it 3-0 so far against InfNA. InfNA's going to need to pull some sort of reverse all-kill here, and their next player is definitely going to be one of the hardest choices of this matchup.
You know, we started casting at 9. It's almost 10. This might be the quickest match I've ever casted ever. I
With
hate
these
it.